Good day and welcome to 360 TV. It's semi-final action in the Premier 2 of the competition. These clubs take centre stage today. Endeavour versus Caldrac. And to my left is Endeavour captain Andy Gobin, and to his left is Caldrac captain Nigas Kati, along with match official Afraz Mohammed and secretary of the National League, Rajendra Purai. Ms. Afraz, over to you for the toss. Kati, what decided to do?
I think we'll have a bowl first.
And any changes to your team from the last team you played?
No, team stays the same.
What's totally open to restrict Endeavour to?
The wicket look alright. I think it's about getting familiar with the conditions. I think as a team we're looking at anywhere within 115, 120, 130. I think we could back ourselves to chase that.
Okay, you guys play well. Thank you. All the best. Andy, you lost your toss. You would have also decided to bowl first?
Yeah, we'd have a bowl as well. I thought that we have a pretty good team, chasing team. We have been doing that for the entire tournament so far, so I don't see any reason to change it. But nevertheless, batting first, sometimes a good toss to lose. Put a good total in the board and hopefully defend it.
Any changes to your team from the last match you played?
No changes. Same team.
Okay, Andy, all the best and play well.
Thank you.
So news here from the toss that Caldrac have decided to bowl first. So good afternoon and welcome to 360 TV. The Premier 2 teams are in action today. This first semi-final match between Caldrac Sports Club and Endeavour Sports Club. Caldrac, as you would have seen short moments ago, winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. So as we've seen the Premier 1 teams in action for the last 2 weeks or so, but the focus today is on the Premier 2 teams. These teams trying to make it to that final on Saturday. Opening the batting, Balraj will take first strike. He'll also captain Andy Gobin. He's on the non-striker's end. Opening the batting, for Caldrac will be Jovan George. I'm off and running. This one just outside the off stump. Good line and length to start there by George. Jovan George. Of course, Kyle Balraj and Andy Gobin hoping to get Endeavour off to a quick start here. Last night we saw some decent power play scores in that, especially that second match yesterday between Merry Boys and KFC Clark Road. George. So a play and a miss outside that off stump. Excellent start here by George. So around that 4th, 5th stump line. Just getting some swing as well. Strong offside field for George. Just 3 fielders on that leg side. A mid wicket and a deep backward square leg. All the other fielders on that offside. George. Another play and a miss. Of course, this is the first of 2 semi-finals in the Premier 2 this afternoon. Following this game at 7 p.m, Club Sander will take on Woodland. One runs here, 4, and it will get 4 because it beats the infield, so 4 runs for Balraj. Well timed through the covers. A lot full on this occasion by George. Balraj made him pay for it. He just slightly fuller on that occasion. Still not a bad ball, but well played by Balraj. He gets Endeavour up and running. Just leaned into that one, Balraj. That fielder that was on the point boundary now coming into the circle. This one driven again, finds a gap again, will be 4 more. So back-to-back boundaries here by Balraj. Picking the gaps beautifully so far in this over. So after 3 dot balls to start this over, back-to-back 4s. Bit of cloud cover on the ground, but no threat of rain, but that cloud cover making the conditions just a bit cooler here at the Queen's Park Oval in Sinclair. Then struck down the ground, well fielded by George. At the end of 1 over, Endeavour being asked to bat first, 8 without loss. Seems we're going to have some spin immediately from the southern end. Very interesting number. It's Gabriel Blackwell, 9.5 on his back of his t-shirt. Probably later on we'll probably ask him about that interesting number. Why that selection? Blackwell to bowl to Gobin. Gobin off the mark right. We're just staying that one. Down to wide third man and he gets 4. Gobin, of course, a lot of quality. Former national youth player, Andy Gobin. Was wide and short by Blackwell. A quick single here taken. Not picked up cleanly by the fielder, so Endeavour complete that single very comfortably in the end. Brings Balraj back on strike. It's a decent start here by Endeavour. So down to leg side. Coming off the pads, actually, so leg by signalled. So on down the leg side, signalled a wide. Quick single here, just tucked away onto the leg side. Of course, Caldrac and Endeavour will have goals of playing Premier 1 cricket again soon. Caldrac used to play in the Premier 1 competition locally for quite a number of years, but now operating in Premier 2. 16 without loss. George to start his second over. Picked up cleanly, so fielders get a single, brings Balraj back on strike. Balraj struck George for 2 boundaries in his first over. 2 lovely drives through the covers. This one struck in the air. George is settling under it and takes his own catch. So first wicket goes. George gets the wicket of Balraj. It's Endeavour Sports Club now in the third over. 17 for 1. He tried to hit that, pull that one through the mid-wicket region, but just got a top edge and sky that one. George took a simple catch. Yeah, readers have said mine a couple times. Yeah, good by George to call loud and clear, because many times you've seen fielders bouncing into each other, clashing into each other, both going for the same catch. Yeah, rhythm section here bringing extra vibes to this T20 festival. Hoping for the finals on Saturday, we get a much larger turnout here at the Queen's Park Oval. New batsman is Mikel Sinanan. So left-handed, right-hand combination at the crease now. Sinanan bats left-handed. George looking for another wicket. This one is just pushed onto the offside. Well, Andy Gobin on the non-striker's end slipped and had to dive to ensure he got back to his crease. Yeah, what? Almost seemed to injure himself there, Andy Gobin, but seems to be alright. So driven onto the offside, but finds point fielder. That point fielder is number 45. 45, David Livingston. So bang on target again by George. So excellent over here by Javon George. Caught the wicket of Kyle Balraj in the over. No, just conceding 1 run. So good stuff here by George. Of course, at the toss, you would have heard Nigas Kati saying that he hoping to probably limit Endeavour to maybe around 130 or so. Quick single here. So Sinanan off the mark. Going along at 6 runs over now. Endeavour 18 for 1. Gabriel Blackwell will start his second over, left arm spinner. Blackwell. This one cuts away. Couldn't prevent a single there. Feeling the covers. That's a single to Sinanan. Driven on. This one, and he's dropped. Well, a chance for a run out now. Well, it seems like Blackwell tried to collect that ball in front of the stumps and prevented it from hitting the stumps. Decent effort there in the covers. I'm sure you would have liked to hold on. That's number 12. And then a chance for run out. Excellent camera work here. And he, a bit too eager on that occasion. Blackwell, he should have been standing behind the stumps. Yeah, putting down that catch there was number 12. Yeah, it was Jovan George. So after taking the wicket earlier, the wicket of Balraj earlier, could have taken that catch, George. It was a difficult chance, diving forward, feeling in the covers, but couldn't hold on. So a play and a miss by Sinanan. Blackwell. This one cuts away in the air, but beats that field at backward point and will run away to the boundary for 4. So eventful over this one so far. We've seen a drop catch, a missed run out opportunity, and now a boundary. Yeah, didn't mean to hit that one. Small looking to hit that one down to maybe extra cover or mid-off region, but gets the boundary in the end. 24 for 1 now, Endeavour. Batting first in this Premier 2 semi-final. Not a bad over by Blackwell. Endeavour after 4 overs now, 24 for 1. So the experienced Ryan Hurley joins the attack. This one runs out. Well, it might be greeted with a boundary here, and it is. So that one short and straying down that leg, sort of that leg stump line, and Andy Gobin made him pay for that loose delivery. That one way down the leg side. Just helped it on its way. Goes for 4. So cuts away more runs here for Gobin. It should be another 4, and it is. So back-to-back 4s here for Andy Gobin. As I mentioned earlier, a former national youth cricketer. He's a quality batsman. And of course, Ryan Hurley of Barbados. Yeah, Ryan Hurley, someone who remembered him from many years ago. Now, 50 years old, my producer Dylan is reminding me. So, very experienced cricketer, Ryan Hurley. This one is driven. It's in the air. A chance for a wicket here. And it's dropped. Ran in very slowly. The fielder running in from backward square leg. He seemed to misjudge that one. He was very laid back. Running to that ball and put down. Of course, Ryan Hurley would have played 9 ODIs for West Indies between 2003 and 2004. Had a chance here to get the dangerous Andy Gobin. Gobin is already 17 off 10 deliveries. Short delivery, this one pulled away. Another chance. Well, this one will drop. It will drop short of the fielder and also get past that fielder and runs away to the boundary for another 4. So Ryan Hurley, not a pleased man. Saw a drop catch early in the over. Now a misfield goes for another 4. So luck not on the side of the veteran off spinner. This one driven again. This one in the air. Another chance for not taking these half chances, Caldrac. And at the end of 5 overs, Endeavour riding the luck a bit of 38 for 1. Gabriel Blackwell will start his 3rd over. Big swing and a miss by Sinanan. So a balanced start to this game. No team right now in complete control of this match. So driven down the ground. Partially stopped by Blackwell. Can't prevent a single. So down the leg side and gets by the keeper as well. Will run away close to the boundary. And it is 4. Yeah, so 5 wides to the score. String down that leg side. Blackwell. Much better on this occasion. Let's push onto the offside. Quick single again. So pulled away. Runs here for Endeavour, just a single. Like George on that mid-wicket boundary. .46 for 1, Endeavour. There's 2 deliveries left in this 6-over power play. Caldrac has had their chances to take a couple more wickets, and then there's good and a good catch. I'm just talking about they've had a couple half chances that they've missed out on. But a brilliant catch there on this occasion, diving forward. Well, looks like Jovan George put one down early in the innings, but yes, it was George. So make amends for the earlier blunder. Yeah, it was a tough catch, and he held on. George had to dive to his left and forward a bit, and Andy Gobin has to go. Blackwell gets the breakthrough now, and Endeavour Sports now batting first, 46 for 2. So Adi Ramsaran comes to the crease. Seems to be sporting his nickname behind his t-shirt, Punch. He was living a bit dangerously, that Endeavour pair of Sinanan and Gobin, and Caldrac finally got a bit of luck. This one again just flicked onto the leg side. It was in the air for quite some time, but that brings the power play to a close on a over in which Blackwell got the wicket of Endeavour captain Andy Gobin. Score is now 46 for 2. So Caldrac captain Nigas Kati will take matters into his own hands now. 46 for 2 Endeavour. Pulled up, swept away, and it will be forced. A loose delivery to start by Kati. It was full and wide down that leg side. Yeah, poor delivery to start, and he knows that Kati. Bit of a loose delivery to start. Sinanan made full use of that one. Of course, Ramsaran still a student. He attends Naparima College. Kati, much better on this occasion. This one punched down the ground. George does the fielding. Much better line and length there by Carty. Yeah, central showdown here in this first semi-final of the Premier 2 competition. Later will be a South battle. This one struck onto the offside, may get 4, and yes, he will. So Ramsaran off the mark. Well played by Ramsaran. It wasn't that full of a delivery, but got on top of it, Ramsaran, and that boundary also pushes the score along to 55 for 2 now. This one is cut away, just beats the fielder at short third man. Should run away to the boundary for 4, and it does. So back-to-back boundaries here for Ramsaran. The second one, a bit risky. Didn't mean to hit it that fine, Ramsaran. $59 for 2, Endeavour. Spends the first over this by Caldrac captain, Carty. Fairly cool conditions here at the Queen's Park Oval. This one is driven. Could go close to the boundary for 4, and it is. So third 4 of the over. Ramsaran off to a flying start here. And at the end of 7 overs, Endeavour still very much, this game still hanging in the balance. Endeavour now 63 for 2. Yes, 17 runs off that first over by Carty. Most expensive over of this inning so far. Seems like Gabriel Blackwell will bowl his 4th and final over. Blackwell. Just pushed along the ground. A decent spell so far here by Blackwell. Trying to play. Well, I'm not sure if he got a bat on that, but it will run away to the boundary for 4. Yeah, did get a tick outside edge on that one. Fielder didn't have a chance to stop that one, so 4 more 2. Sinanan. This partnership starting to go along quite nicely now. So play on a miss. Turn swept away, not in time, it probably just get a single. Quick single taken here. Yeah, another decent over here by Blackwell. Just 5 runs off the first 4 deliveries. Son cuts away, runs here for Sinanan, just a single. So that will bring Blackwell's spell to an end. He ends with 1 for 28 in his 4 overs. Endeavour Sports now 70 for 2. Saiba Batu Singh will be the new bowler. Batu Singh, another former National League cricketer. He'll be bowling to Sinanan to start his over. Batu Singh. Not slow on that occasion, Batu Singh. Yeah, just taking the pace off the ball, Batu Singh. Sinanan, just a strike rate of just above 100. He will be, I'm sure, hoping to increase that scoring rate as he continues this innings. Ramsaran is batting at a healthier strike rate. He's 14 off 8 deliveries. Sinanan 25 off 23. Batu Singh. So again, just when a transfer run out here, but he doesn't pick it up cleanly. The fielder. Sinanan was just already halfway down the wicket and had to go back to his crease. Doing play and a miss, that one. Pete Sinanan between bat and pad. Yeah, the misfield there was by David Livingston. Had a chance to dismiss Sinanan. A good first over there by tight one by Batu Singh. Just 2 runs coming off it. 72 for 2. Ryan Hurley. Bowling over earlier. He's back into the attack. Ryan Hurley still enjoying his cricket at club level at 50 years old now. Ryan Hurley, former West Indies cricketer. Some bang on target by Hurley. It's a bit unlucky in his first over. Hurley, a drop catch off his bowling. So just flicked onto the leg side. We'll get 1. Thought of 2, but Blackwell running in from backward square leg did the fielding. Yes, and I'm just going out to run a ball now, but sure you won't be satisfied with that strike rate. Projected score 159. Still no team really in full control of this match just yet. This one cut away. Another single taken. Poor backing up. Nobody backing up on that occasion allows them to get an extra run. Hurley not pleased with that effort by his fielders. 75 for 2. This one swept away. Just a single. Yeah, this partnership with 30 runs now off 22 deliveries. That'll bring the 10th over to a close, and at the end of it, we're going to have a short drinks break with Endeavour. 76 for 2. So players about to start back here at the Queen's Park Oval. Cyber Batu Singh starts his second over. Just conceded 2 runs in his first over, Batu Singh. Ken starts with a dot delivery in his second over. So wrong in that off stump line, Batu Singh. Ken bang on target by Batu Singh. Well, in his youth days, he was more of a batsman than a bowler, but really showing his ability with the ball so far in this innings. 76 for 2, Endeavour. So struck down the ground, so that will spoil his spell so far. Sinanan was struggle to find the boundaries consistently in this innings. That will give him some confidence. Clears a long off boundary. A bit more full on that occasion by Batu Singh. So now wide, so another run to the total. 83 for 2, Endeavour. Wickets in hand for Endeavour. 8 wickets in hand, so allows them to probably take a few more risk heading into this final 10 overs. Some punch shot through the offside. We'll get at least 2 runs here. We'll go close to the boundary, but well fielded. That's George doing the fielding. So 2 more to Sinanan. He pushes the score along to 36 of 31 deliveries. Struck away, gets past the fielder. So more runs here for Endeavour. 2 more to the total. So decent over for Endeavour. 11 runs coming off it. Endeavour now 87 for 2. Going to see another bowling change from the southern end. Raman Sao will start the 12th over. So it's pulled away. We'll get at least 1 here. Just one to the total. 88 for 2. This partnership starting to put Endeavour into quite a strong position here now. Of course, projected score 158. But with wickets in hand, they'll be hoping to get maybe 165, 170. So struck in the air, and it's well caught. Well, a fancy dance there by Sawi has to explain that one to us. Not sure what that celebration means, but yeah, good wicket there for Sau. Good catch. Seems to be veteran Ryan Hurley. Showing a lot of athleticism there, Hurley. Had to time that jump well and did well to hold on. So just the wicket that they needed. It felt that last over or two that Endeavour was starting to put themselves in a really strong position here. So needed that wicket. And there's the fancy dance by Sau. Decent knock by Sinanan, but he has to go for 38. Endeavour now 88 for 3. Sanjay Jawa here is the new batsman. So Sau gets a wicket off just a second delivery. Sau appeal for an LBW, but I don't one likely slipping down the leg side. Not out, says the umpire. Off the mark this time, Jawa here. So pulled away, didn't time it perfectly. We'll get runs here. Come back for 2. So 2 more to Ramsaran. So driven, struck in the air. Fielder settles on it and takes the catch. So 2 wickets in the over for Raymond Sau, and there's goes that dance again. Both set batsmen back into the pavilion now. Ramsaran can convert the start, and he has to depart. Trying to clear that mid-wicket boundary, but there was protection on the boundary, and Ramsaran didn't get enough on it. Yeah, well, the same duo teams up for this wicket. Sau, the bowler. And Hurley completes the catch. And there's Sau. Waiting for that. We're waiting for the dance. Oh, yeah, there we go. This looks like a jig. I will call that the Sau jig. Jawa here in the middle. So 2 new batsmen at the crease now, following the loss of both Sinanan and Ramsaran. Sau and Hurley teaming up to get those 2 wickets. Sau the bowler, Hurley the catcher. Batu Singh starts his 3rd over. So on a shug down the ground. 1 bounce to Blackwell. Yeah, just before those wickets, we were sensing that Endeavour was starting to put themselves in a fairly comfortable position with just 2 wickets down into the second half of this innings, but Sao said not so fast. Batu Singh, 6 runs. Effortless looking shot there by Basu. Thought at one point the fielder had a chance to complete the catch, but went over the ropes, and 6 more to the total. So Basu shows his intent immediately. 19 for 4. So now outside the off stump. This one signaled a wide. Batu Singh, of course, doesn't agree with the call. Of course, bowlers don't often agree with umpires when they call a wide. Quick single taken. Not a bad over here for Endeavour. Already 9 runs coming off that over. Still 2 deliveries to go. 100 also comes up for Endeavour in the 13th over. So swept away. Excellently fielded there. Certainly stopped 4 runs on that occasion. And at the end of 13 overs, Endeavour, exactly 100 on the board. So Raymond Sao, who took 2 wickets in his first over, will continue his spell. Looking for a few more wickets. This one is struck onto the onside. So open space there on that. Well, went to the wrong end. If that throw was by Hurley went to the other end, would have been a chance for a run out. Really impressive stuff here by Ryan Hurley. Showing the youngsters how it's done. Of course, Ryan Hurley, former West Indies player, now 50 years old, still showing he has what it takes to compete with players half his age. So excellent commitment to the game by Ryan Hurley. This one, two more. This one, a quick running, and excellent running here by Basu and Jawa here, challenging the fielders. Club Sando and Woodland certainly will be on their way to the Queen's Park Oval at this time for that match at 7 o'clock. This one struck away. Does it have enough in it? Yeah, it certainly does. 6 runs for Jawa here. Yeah, on that occasion, Ryan Hurley could only watch it sail over his head at deep mid-wicket. Productive over here for Endeavour. Some more runs here again. We'll run away for 4 more. Yeah, so 4 byes to the total. 14 runs off this over. Bowled by Sao. Yeah, keeper wasn't in any position. Unlucky there for Sao. It just bounced over probably midland leg stump. On 15 for 4 Endeavour. Still on course for competitive total. 166, that projected score. Six overs remaining now. Endeavour 116 for 4. On 16 for 4 Endeavour. Still, Caldrac will still need to continue taking wickets to slow down progress of Endeavour because they've still maintained a Smith wide outside that off stump. Will be called wide on this occasion. Of course, tomorrow the semi-finals of the Premier 1 competition will take place. So on another play, another wide called. Just one on chipping down the wicket on this occasion, Basu, but didn't get any bat on that occasion. Goes through to wicketkeeper. Another wide call, so the third wide in the over. Bowled by Smith. Pulling a bit too wide of that off stump. Only one run off the bat in this over, but giving away 3 wides here, Ronaldo Smith. Short on this occasion. Tried to hook that one away, Basu, but see Negus Kati coming across to have a discussion with his bowler. Much better line and length by Smith, so can't stop the single though. This partnership already with 30 off 17 deliveries, so Jawahir and Basu keep in. Endeavour on course still for maybe around a score of 160, 165. You see that projected score 163 now. Should be a competitive score. This one flicked away. Runs here, will go all the way. What a shot by Jawahir. 6 runs. Spoils what wasn't a bad over. Other than the wides, he was just a couple runs off the bat before that. 6 over the square leg boundary. Just flicked it away and cleared the ropes with some ease. Endeavour now. 127 for 4.
Ryan Hurley back into the attack. And just turned away for an easy single to fine leg. Batu Singh there does the fielding. Oh, short, asking for the treatment and given it at full blast there. 6 runs for one of these batters. He really hit that powerfully there towards the Caribbean stand. A luscious hit it was. Nothing to defend on that occasion. Sneaking a single there to third man this time. And we score up to 135 for 4. Oh, a lovely hit this time, but oh well, dropped on the boundary. You're 4 wickets down. Desperately, you would want a 5th wicket at this stage if you're Caldrac, and you can't afford that. That was basically heading right at him. He picked out the fielder. Too easy to drop those. Down the ground this time. There'll be a single to finish out the over. 137 for 4.
So driven in the air, but will land safely. He'll get another run. Looks like Raymond Sow on the cover boundary. Yeah, this first inning should finish by 4:30, so going through the overs, going through the overs quite quickly here, Caldrac. Try to flick that one over his shoulder, Shower here, but well, seen a no ball signaled, so free hit coming here for Endeavour. Yeah, free hit. So chance here for Jawa here to add to his total and his team's total as well. 140 for 4. This partnership again putting Endeavour in a strong position here to get, well, no one calls for over 170. If they could get 175 or so. Smith. So shock away runs here for, or just get a single because there's protection on that mid-wicket boundary. It's not a bad result for Caldrac. Yeah, see, take a look at that partnership. 50 off 20 deliveries. This partnership certainly putting Endeavour in a strong position to end with even more runs here. This one a big swing and a miss. This one flicks away, runs here for Endeavour, will run away to the boundary for 4. Good shot there by Basu. Moved across to the offside and just exposed the stumps, but flicked it away down to the backward point boundary. Backward square leg, in fact. Premeditated shot there by Basu. Ryan Hurley will bowl his 4th and final over. Couple drop catches off Hurley this afternoon. Lucknut on his side, former West Indies cricketer. So it flicked away. Basu wanted another run, but Jawahir was interested. So struck away, runs here. Will it go all the way? It does. So 6 runs to Jawahir was a low full toss and Jawahir made Hurley pay for it. That boundary also gets Endeavour past the 150 run mark. 153 for 4 now. Yeah, gift there by Hurley. Jawahir said thank you very much. Jawahir races 34 now of just 18 deliveries. This one struck again, didn't get all of it this time. Will it land safely? It does. Hurley again is not impressed at all with that effort in the field. Yeah, Ryan Hurley, hands on hips, he's not pleased with his fielders this afternoon. He himself took a couple good catches, but one struck again. Another chance for a catch here. Fielder settles on it and takes the catch this time. So Hurley finally gets a bit of luck on this occasion. And Jawahir, his innings comes to an end. He has to go back to the pavilion for well played 36 off just 20 deliveries, but didn't get hold of that one. Skied it up in the end. That long on fielder took a comfortable catch. Completing that catch was Alvin Sonny Jr. And 55 for 5 now, Endeavour. Still 2 overs and 2 deliveries to go. That wicket by Hurley, his first of the afternoon. Projected score 175. Hurley continues, just one ball left in his spell. 1 for 37 for the off spinner. Play and a miss by new batter. New batter is Ramnarine. Rajiv Ramnarine. Batu Singh will start his third over, I believe. Yeah, third over. Actually, fourth and final over for Batu Singh. No wickets for Batu Singh just yet this afternoon. 10 runs and over here will get Endeavour to 176, which should be a competitive total. Struck down the ground, runs here for Endeavour. Will it go all the way? It does. So just one bounce into the rope. So excellent start to this 19th over for Endeavour Sports. 160 for 5 now. Yeah, Truvon George running around from long off can prevent that one from going to the boundary. Just want a wide called. No, this one goes down to fine leg for another boundary. So excellent over so far here for Endeavour. He didn't see leg by signal, so it seemed to come off the bat by Ramnarine. Nine runs off this over bowled by Batu Singh. And 65 for 5. Batu Singh looking for a response. Chips down the wicket and cracks that one down the ground. Well fielded by George on the boundary. Going for a second run. It may be a run out, and it will be. Wanted a second run there, Ramnarine, but Basu was not interested and has to depart. Ramnarine, excellent fielding on the boundary by George. Threw it in quite hard and completes the run out. Actually, my apologies. It was Basu, in fact, the man run out. Yeah, so the two set batsmen, Jawahir and Basu, going along quite quickly. Both back in the pavilion now. Two relatively new batters at the crease. Daniel Ramcharitar is a new batsman.
Oh, from the US.
Okay. Of course, Basu, American playing in this tournament. Quite a few regional and North American cricketers in this tournament. A couple from the US and from Canada as well. So in this tournament, Ethan Gibson from Central Sports, Yorkshire. He has based in Canada, but he has St. Vincentian and Trini roots. Gibson. This one is struck over the backward point region. Runs here for Endeavour. They'll come back for 2. quite comfortably. Pushes the score to 169 for 6 now. Yeah, we've seen a lot of regional talent in this tournament. Likes of Andrew Fletcher from Grenada, Kenal Lewis of Jamaica. Fletcher playing for Queen's Park, Lewis for Central Sports Yorkshire. Kofi James and Tegan also playing for Central Sports as well. Kyle Mears. Saw him in action last night, the Barbadian playing for KFC Clark Road United. So they've gotten to 170 now. Still 7 deliveries to go, so 180 still very possible here. Decent first innings total here for Endeavour. So just push onto the offside, quick single. I'll bring the 19th over to a close it with 1 over left. Endeavour 171 for 6. So George has the responsibility of bowling last over of this first innings. Bowled 2 overs earlier, just conceding 10 runs and also got a wicket. So hoping to end strong here, George. On the other hand, Ram Narayan and Charity are looking for at least a couple boundaries in this final over. So when it's struck in the air and he's all caught. So excellent start to the over for Caldrac. And Ram Narayan was looking for some quick runs in this final over. Could only pick out the fielder at mid-wicket and he has to depart. Yeah, that was Captain Negus Karti. The Caldrac captain taking a comfortable catch, 171 for 7. Vinja Ramlal just coming to face a few deliveries. Attempt to cut shot. Sneaker by here. Endeavour. Ramcharatara was determined to get back on strike. George. So down the leg side. Get another bye. Not the best day this afternoon. For the Caldrac wicketkeeper. Was the Caldrac wicketkeeper Shakil McDavid. So struck away, just muscle down the ground to get a single. It'll think of two. Have to settle for one. So struck away, runs here. Well, it will misjudge initially. It was trying to pick up the. It took a while to react. Gabriel Blackwell. He wasn't sure if to run in or to stand his ground, but when he decided to run in and complete the catch, it was too late, and ball dropped just short of him, feeling at that backward square leg boundary. Fielders and the batsmen get 2 more runs to the total, so 177 for 7. 2 balls to go. Fielding hasn't been the best by Caldrac in this innings. Got delivery. George. So struck away. Did get 1. Of course, he's going to come back for 2. This is the last ball. And not the best show. 2 runs comfortably completed. And at the end of 20 overs, Endeavour ends on 179 for 7. So we ask you to stay tuned to 360 TV. And in just about 10 minutes' time, we'll have Caldrac's response, hoping to get to 180 to confirm a spot in the semi-finals. In the finals, rather. So welcome back to 360 TV, and we'll continue coverage of this semi-final clash. Premier 2's first semi-final. Endeavour Sports batted first, scored 179 for 7. Caldrac is about to start their response. I'll have to go at 9 runs and over to get to this target. Caldrac. Al Fayal will open with spin right away. This one is driven, runs right away, will get 4. Opening batting for Caldrac. Shaquille McDavid. And David Livingston, opening batters. That 4 coming off the bat of Livingston. So gets Caldrac off the mark immediately. That first innings by Endeavour set up by Mikhail Sinanan and Sanjay Jawa here, both getting into the 30s. 38 and 36 respectively. This one driven onto the offside. Here, Fayal Ali opening the bowling here for Endeavour. Al Fayal Ali. This one takes off. That's the scamper back, McDavid. Direct hit there. He would have been on his way back to the pavilion. It was McDavid's call, but no response by Livingston. Was halfway down the wicket and had to scamper back. So following that first ball 4 by Livingston, 4 dot balls on the trot. So on a wide down that offside. Ali. This one cuts away, but finds that field at backward point. Looks like Andy Gubin. So decent start here for Endeavour. Caldrac just getting 5 runs off that first over. 5 without loss. Rahul Basu will start open the bowling on the other end. Basu played a decent cameo at the end of the Endeavour innings. Runs here for Caldrac. May go all the way. It's pulled up just inside. So off the mark immediately, McDavid. 3 runs to McDavid. Some good footwork there by Look like Jawa here. Basu. Two left-handers at the crease here for Caldrac. And pulled away, more runs here for Caldrac. Will it go all the way? It does. So 4 more to Livingston. Pitches the score now to 12 without loss. Yeah, short delivery on that occasion by Basu. Yeah, and I had to wait for that one. Livingston was in position quite early. Struck down the ground, quick single taken. Another good single by McDavid and Livingston. 9 runs coming off that second over. Caldrac trying to get a 180 for victory in this Premier 2 semi-final. 14 without loss. I'm sorry, my apologies. There's 1 over ball to go actually. 1 delivery to go in this. Well, now call the end to the over. So it was 14 without loss. Club Sando and Woodland getting ready to face off at 7 p.m. in that second semi-final. Struck in the air and it's dropped. Comfortable catch put down, so Shaquille McDavid gets a life. Yeah, the youngster Ramsaran couldn't hold on, feeling at a short third man position. Puts down the catch. Comfortable and just couldn't hold on. Ramsaran. Yeah, still thinking about that one, Ramsaran. It was a comfortable catch for him. Yeah, it seemed that Ali was celebrating a bit too early there because catch wasn't completed. To McDavid, will Shaquille McDavid make them pay for that missed opportunity? Saw quite a few catches earlier on put down by Caldrac as well. This one punched onto the offside, no run. Quick single. Just moving along at a runner ball or so. Caldrac. Fozil. Need to improve that scoring rate as this innings progresses. This one cut away. Decent over there by Ali. Just 2 runs coming off it, and at the end of 3 overs, Caldrac now 16 without loss. Some more spin for Endeavour here. Dennis Choi will bowl his off spin. Two runs here for McDavid. Sorry, Livingston rather. Of course, Choi will get that ball to spin away from the left-handers. Which often makes life difficult for left-handers. This one is a wide down the leg side. Not finding the boundaries consistently so far, Caldrac. This one flicked onto the leg side. Just be a single. Bright orange pads on Livingston. This one flicked, swept away, just sort of paddled that one and goes just one bounce into the ropes. So not the line that Choi should be bowling, because he has a lot more protection on that offside. 6 fielders on that offside during that over, but that boundary brings the over to an end. At the end of 4 overs now, Caldrac is going at a runner ball still. It's 24 without loss. Punched away, well fielded in the covers. Struck down the ground. Big hit there, and it goes almost right into the Jeffrey Solmeyer stand. So big hit there by Livingston. Yeah, full pitch delivery right on about leg stump, and well dispatched by left-handed Livingston. He pushes the score along to 19 of 18 deliveries, 2 without loss. Cuts away, but not finding those gaps on the offside. A lot of protection. 6 fielders on that offside. It's not easy to find those gaps on that offside. Another dot delivery. Ali chips down the wicket. This time Livingston. Straight to that fielder. Wide long on position. The required run rate close to 10 runs and over now. Ali is pushing this one onto the offside. Quick single. Caldrac 32 without loss. Sure, he will start his second over. This one cuts away, finds the gap on this occasion. McDavid and races down to the boundary for 4. So excellent start to the over for Caldrac. Single taken. Firmly struck, but straight to that fielder. Will bobbled by that mid-off fielder. Allows Livingston to get another single. Steady opening partnership here. Just going along at about 7 runs and over. Of course, they'll have to increase that scoring rate a bit to get to 180 for victory. A big swing and a miss by McDavid. That brings the power play to a close with Caldrac 40 without loss. So that brings the power play has ended. So field will be well spread now, and you're already seeing 5 fielders now on the boundary, 2 on the offside. 2 on the leg side runs here for Livingston, just a single. Troy does the fielding. Endeavour keeping Caldrac fairly quiet here, but no wickets for Endeavour just yet. This one struck in the air. Should be out caught. And he is out caught. The keeper takes a decent catch running back, and McDavid has to depart. Goes for 16. So Gobin gets a wicket off his very first over. He couldn't get hold of that one and got a top edge on Nathaniel Ramcharita. The Endeavour keeper took a fairly comfortable catch. So if Caldrac now 41 for 1, that will bring Gabriel Blackwell to the crease. Just a wicket that he would have wanted. Endeavour. Yeah, that required run rate now over 10, so Caldrac will need a partnership here between Blackwell and Livingston. Endeavour doing an excellent job in keeping those boundaries to a minimum so far in this innings. It's probably about maybe 4 boundaries or so scored so far. Pushing tentatively at this one, Blackwell. Flicked onto the leg side off the mark here, Blackwell. They'll get one. Have to settle for one. Good feeling there by that fielder position at the mid-wicket boundary. Great first over here by Endeavour captain Andy Gobin. Just 3 runs coming off it, and including the wicket. Just cracked away. So that'll bring the over to end with a single. Just 4 runs off that over. Caldrac falling behind in terms of the required run rate. Now 44 for 1. We had Caldrac team in there in the dugout pavilion. Maybe a bit concerned now with that the start. See Cyber Batu Singh padded up to come in. Not sure if he's coming in next. Batu Singh at the top of your screen. Second, fourth from top of your screen on the right in the maroon pads. Yeah, Livingston 24 of 25, so going at less than a run a ball. Livingston. Blackwell just coming to the crease, replacing McDavid. Ramnarayan is the new bowler for Endeavour. Ramnarayan, short delivery on this occasion, pulled away and finds a fielder. Unlucky there for Blackwell, but he picks out the fielder at the square leg boundary. Just had to run a few meters to his right. The fielder and completes the catch. Blackwell is extremely disappointed himself. Has a smile on his face. He knows that he could have put that anywhere. He was well struck, but unfortunately for him, he picks out the fielder. Just had to run, just had to take a couple steps to his right. Blackwell has to go 44 for 2. Batu Singh will make his way to the crease. Batu Singh faces his first delivery. Just one tempted to hit that one down the ground. So inching in front in this contest here, Endeavour. 44 for 2, Caldrac. Already into over number 8, so still going along at just 6 runs and over. This one cut away. Finds that field at backward point. That's off the mark, Batu Singh. So that brings a successful over to close, first over bowled by Ramnarain. And at the end of 8 overs, Caldrac starting to fall behind in this match. They're 45 for 2 after 8. You're seeing Queen's Park Oval, of course, buzzing with activity this afternoon. Seen a bit of tennis training going on there at the Queen's Park courts. Of course, those courts there has tennis and pickleball. Pickleball really, I'd call it probably the new craze in TNT. Need to increase the scoring rate now, Caldrac. Also already 2 wickets down in this innings. Batu Singh choosing to playing with glasses on. This one is struck in the air. Does he have enough on it? Yeah, he does. Just got enough on that one, Batu Singh. So 6 runs. That 6 runs gets Caldrac to 50. Now 51 for 2. Yeah, need to increase the scoring rate. Caldrac there, trying to get to 180. Already into over number 9. This one cut away. More runs here for Batu Singh. Just a single though this occasion. Yeah, Batu Singh playing with glasses on. Only not many players choose to go that route. Of course, Daniel Vettori, the New Zealand spinner, used to play with his glasses on as well. See Mitchell Santner as well. He bats with glasses on, doesn't bowl with them. Livingston, just 24 of 26 deliveries, has been at the crease since the start. This one just pushed onto the leg side, a single taken. Decent over so far for Caldrac. 8 runs coming off it. Still 3 deliveries to go. So struck down the ground. Does he have enough on this one? I don't think he does. And it was dropped right on the boundary and it goes for 6. Andy Gobin, the bowler, is not pleased. Hands on hips. Stares down the fielder. Batu Singh gets a second life. Yeah, Gobin, not a happy man, so it's turning into a very productive over for Caldrac. 2 sixes off the bat of Batu Singh. This one cut away. Finds Choi at backward point. 59 for 2. Caldrac. 14 off 7 deliveries. Saiba Batu Singh. Struck in the air. Will it be out on this occasion? And it is. So Batu Singh doesn't survive the over. Big celebrations here by Endeavour. Didn't know the value of that wicket. Saiba Batu Singh was looking good so far. Going along at a strike rate of 200, but trying one hit too many here and thick outside edge and couldn't sky that one to Ali, feeling at short third man. Caldrac now 59 for 3. So Endeavour certainly on top of this match now, but of course I'm sure Caldrac will continue to fight here. They need a partnership desperately now, Caldrac, but that required rate 11 runs and over. Alvin Sunny is the new batsman. So Endeavour captain Andy Gobin leading from the front. He has 2 wickets to his name already. Just got the wicket of Saiba Batu Singh, who was looking dangerous in his short stay at the crease. Quick single here taken. And an appeal for a run out. Well, a direct hit. That was a close call, but Dennis Choi, the fielder, just getting home. A lot of times, direct hit. It's often out, but yeah, just getting back in time. Livingston. Chipping down the wicket, and he's outstumped this time. So Caldrac starting to fall apart here now. 61 for 4. And with the fall of that wicket, we will take the innings drinks break with Caldrac in a spot of bother now. Endeavour probably starting to smell taste a spot in that finals on Saturday.
This delivery after the drinks break has been nicely played.
So desperately need something special here from one of these batsmen here, Caldrac. Two new batters at the crease. This one cut away. Just got a single. End of 10 overs, Caldrac 63 for 4. Seen a hard-working groundsman. Of course, they'll have some work to do on the pitch following this game in preparation for the second match of this doubleheader between Woodland and Club Sando. That game scheduled to start at 7 p.m. And match should start on time because this match should on course to finish maybe around 6:15 or so, 6:20. Andy Gobin is led from the front for Endeavour. He has started his third over. 64 for 4. Caldrac, that required run rate now over 11 runs and over. Gobin pulled away, just a single. They wouldn't mind singles at all. Endeavour, they need Caldrac, need boundaries. So Raymond Sow, forgot to mention Raymond Sow. He has joined Alvin Sunny. Sow took 2 wickets earlier. Has a big job to do now with the bat. So struck away in the air, but one bounce to that field had extra cover. "12 runs and over needed now. Need a couple massive overs here, Caldrac. This one comes off the pads. They will sneak a single. So he punches that one down the ground. It's another relatively quiet over here for Caldrac. No boundaries yet in this over. South flicks this one onto the leg side, straight to short fine leg. I'll bring the 11th over to a close, and at the end of it, Caldrac with some work to do here now, 68 for 4. Yeah, fans coming out to see taking this first semi-final match in this Premier 2 division. So pulled away. Will get forward. Desperately needed boundary there for Caldrac. Need a few more of those in these upcoming overs. Short delivery on that occasion by Ramnarine. $72 for 4, Caldrac. Quick single. Somebody certainly has to put their hand up now for Caldrac. Will it be Sau? Will it be Alvin Sonny? So a reverse sweep attempted. It's in the air and it's out caught. So things starting to crumble here now for Caldrac. Another wicket goes and Caldrac 73 for 5. Javon George, who took 2 wickets earlier, the left arm fast bowler. He makes his way to the crease. Caldrac in a deep hole here now. 73 for 5. So trying to get to 180 to book a spot in that finals on Saturday. Of course, that Premier 2 final on Saturday will bowl off at 3 p.m. Second semi-final will be played following this match. That second semi-final will be between Woodland and Club Sando. It looks right now that Endeavour may be featuring in that final, but Caldrac still, of course, will try to show some fight and claw themselves back into this match. Ramnarine, this one pulled away. Get 1 to come back for 2, so good running. George off the mark with a pair. On the ground, get 1. Shot on the ground. Just a single. So I'll bring another successful over to close for Endeavour. After 12 overs, Caldrac 77 for 5. And the single has been Caldrac. They have been behind us quite a run rate throughout this inning so far. Nobody really dominating the Endeavour bowlers. So Livingston batted well earlier, but couldn't just going at a strike rate of about 100. Of course, Batu Singh and played a few shots, but he didn't last long. So now way down the offside by Gubin. He's into his fourth and final over. Endeavour captain Andy Gubin. 2 for 24 so far. Struck down the ground runs here for Caldrac. 1 bounce 4, so excellent shot there by George. Yeah, short delivery on that occasion by Gubin. The eyes lit up for that one, George. $83 for 5. Struck in the air, will land safely. Couple bounces to that fielder. A deep cover. Brings Sonny back on strike. Of course, George already showing his ability to hit the ball, but he'll have to deliver quite a few more boundaries. 84 for 5, Caldrac. That required a run rate almost 13 runs and over. Gobin. Dot delivery. Every dot delivery, that required run rate will go up just a bit. Gobin. So cuts away. Just be a single. Not even halfway there yet, Caldrac. Of course, 90 runs will be halfway mark and just ready, almost 13 overs completed. So struck down the ground, just a single again. So at the end of 13 overs, Caldrac still with a lot of work to do to get to this target of 180 at 86 for 5. Raul Basu will start another over. This one struck down the ground. A fielder runs in, but one bounce to him. That's Sanjay Jawa here. Running in from long on. Charo Heroes, one of the top batsmen earlier for Endeavour, scoring 36 runs. Came in quick time as well. Basu. So Sunny, this one edges this one. Will may get 4 and it will. Yeah, so 4. Not bit lucky on that occasion, Sunny, but he wouldn't mind one bit because it's 4 more to the total. $91 for 5, Caldrac. Into for number 14. Struck away. Some work here to do for Jawa here, but he stopped it. Good throw back into the stumps as well. But George gets home in time. This one struck in the air. Does it have enough on it? Brilliant effort on the boundary. Well, he seemed to he completed the catch, but his foot landed on the rope, so 6 runs, but good effort. So, but 6 runs to Sunny. Let's take a look at that replay. Yeah, catch completed, brilliant in the end, but his momentum just stepping on the boundary. Tough luck there. This one again, shock up in the air when he gets his man this time, Basu. It doesn't cost them much at all, Endeavour. And another wicket goes. Caldrac. Now 99 for 6. To experience Ryan Hurley makes his way to the crease. Mountain to climb here now for Caldrac. .81 runs needed and 37 deliveries. 13 runs and over required. George has been at the crease for some time, but just facing 6 deliveries. Alvin Sunny was facing the bulk of deliveries during that partnership between George and Sunny. Started to show some promise, but needed to push on. Not reading that one, Ryan Hurley. 5:53 on the clock there at above the Queen's Park Cricket Club Pavilion, Brian Lara Pavilion to be precise. Ali starts another over. So struck down the ground. Runs here for Caldrac. They'll get one. Come back for two. Well, direct hit. Ryan Hurley would have been out on that occasion. So the 100 has come up for Caldrac, but we're already into over number 15. 78 runs needed and 34 deliveries. Pulled away by Hurley. Finds the fielder though. So shot down the ground. Goes all the way for 6. Big hit there by George. Has shown his ball striking ability so far in this innings. Pushes the score to 19 off 9 deliveries. Good over so far here for Caldrac. 10 runs off it. Still 2 deliveries to go. Ali into Hurley. So struck down the ground. Does he have enough in it? He does. So another 6. Ryan Hurley. So what an over there for Caldrac. If they could get maybe at least 2 more overs like that, they may still have a chance in this game. Just cleared that long on fielder. Hurley. Yeah, a few players are wrong as well. That's Andrew Fletcher just coming out of your screen there. And on the right there as well, Mikel Govire. So Queen's Park players there taking in the action. 116 for 6. Just under 13 runs and over needed. So if they could get maybe 2 more overs of probably 15 runs and over, they will may get themselves back into this match. Play on a miss though. Dot delivery to start the over by Basu. It's on a big swing, but again another dot ball. Shot down the ground. It's in the air, but it will drop just short of that of Jawa here at long on. They'll get a single. Just 1 run off this over so far. Need a couple boundaries before this over is complete. Basu. This one pulled away by Hurley, and you get one bounce for. So good shot again by Ryan Hurley. Trying to clear that boundary again in the square leg mid-wicket region, but it's just 5 runs off this over. Not the over they would have wanted, Caldrac, so far. 59 runs needed, just 25 balls to go. Chipping down the wicket and just deciding at the last minute to just push it to short third man. So just 6 runs coming off that 16th over. Caldrac now on 22 for 6. So looking even more challenging now after that tight over. Pool, this one is pulled away. Will get 4 on this occasion. Ryan Hurley. Good start to the over. Adi Ramsaran. Napri McCall's student, he comes into the attack. Need probably at least 18 runs in this over, maybe even 20 to put this run chase back on track. Starts the over well there, Ryan Hurley. Eyes lit up with that one, Hurley. It's a short delivery. Yeah, that required run rate 14 runs and over. Ramsaran to stay in this one, but finds a fielder. Took off quickly. Hurley. Ryan Hurley not pleased with George. Was signaling to him that need a bit more intensity, George, but George wasn't interested at all. Better throw would have made things interesting there. Ramsaran just one pulled away. Does it have enough on it? I don't think it does, and it's caught on the boundary, so Hurley has to go. Had no choice really. Had to go for it now. That required run rate is over 14 runs and over, but didn't get enough on that one, Hurley, and another wicket goes. Caldrac sink into further trouble now. Almost stepping on the boundary on that occasion, but Ramsaran gets the breakthrough. Caldrac 126 for 7. To Caldrac captain Negus Kati. Makes his way to the middle. Yeah, toss aside. Bringing some more entertainment to the fans tuning up this afternoon. 54 needed and 21 deliveries now. Just got a little more difficult for Caldrac with the fall of Ryan Hooley. Big swing and a miss, but gets by the keeper. Will run down close to the boundary, but will be maybe pull back just inside. Not sure if he pulled that back in time, Ali. Just missing the stumps on that occasion. Putting in a dive there. Ali, well, yeah, that was actually a brilliant effort by Ali. I think he did manage to pull that one back just in time. There's some more runs here. This one may go to it with the boundary for four. It will. Not where he intended it to go, George, but 4 runs to the total. You're trying to hit that one down the ground, but got a thick outside edge. 33 for 7. .47 needed and 19 deliveries. So I'm wide on this occasion. If George could stick around to the end, probably still in the hunt here. Caldrac doesn't struck away more runs here for Caldrac. They'll get 1. Come back for 2 quite comfortably. So 11 runs off that over bowled by Ramsaran, and at the end of it, Caldrac trying to get a 180 or 136 for 7. So 44 runs needed in the final 3 overs. 44 of 18 deliveries. So need to find the boundaries consistently here. Need probably at least 2 or 3 boundaries every over to stand any chance at all. But Jovan George has struck the ball quite well. He's on the 27 or 15 deliveries. Balraj will start his first over. Show delay in proceedings here. Balraj. Big swing and a miss. Asking why that one wasn't called a wide. Carty. Okay, and this one called a wide. Balraj will have to bowl that one again. .43 needed, just 17 deliveries gone. Endeavour still in front here, but Caldrac continuing to fight. This one struck away. Beats the fielder at short cover. He'll get one, he'll come back for two. So equation now 41 needed off 16 deliveries. Probably need to get at least maybe 15 or 16 runs in this over. So another wide. I think either this over or the 19th over has to be the big one. Again, another wide. Well, Carty's seems to be thinking about batting in a different position because Balraj making it very difficult for him to get bat on those deliveries. Yeah, this over or the 19th over has to be the big one because you don't want to go into the last over needing 20 runs. This one will land safely. They'll come back for two quite comfortably. Yeah, either this over, if they could get maybe 18 or 19 runs in either this over or the next over, maybe they'll go into the last over needing maybe 15 runs or 14 runs. They'll have a chance. Still 3 deliveries to go in this over, but no boundaries yet. Need at least 1, maybe 2 boundaries in this over. Balraj. This one just struck on the pads. Brings George back to face this last two deliveries. This one got an edge. Decent effort there by wicketkeeper, but couldn't hold on. Let's take a look at that replay. Yeah, would hope to hold on to that one. So just one ball left in this over. Well, if Barrage could avoid being struck for boundary here, it will be a decent over, and he's bowled him. So it turned out to be a good over for Endeavour. They get the wicket off Carty, and at the end of 18 overs, Caldrac, heading into these last 2 overs, will need 35 runs and 12 deliveries. Crashing into middle on leg, that one. Tough time to come out to bowl for Sanjay Jawa here. He'll bowl his first over of the afternoon, of the evening. Medium pacer Jawa here. Starts with a dot delivery Jawa here. 35 needed off 11 deliveries. George is still there. He's on 28 off 17. Need at least 3 boundaries in this over. If they go into that last over needing maybe 17 or 18 runs, they'll still have a chance. This one struck down the ground. It's in the air. Fielder settles on it and takes the catch. So the set batsman, George, has to go. That may just do it for Endeavour, and as another wicket goes, and it's now 145 for 9. Jawa here. It's just 1 wicket away now from sealing a spot in that final on Saturday. Tough task here for Ronaldo Smith. What's Ronaldo? Yeah, Ronaldo Smith and Ainsley Sutherland at the crease now. Last pair 4. Well fielded by Jawa here, so this is turning out to be a brilliant over by Jawa here. 146 for 9, so 34 needed and 8 deliveries. Need a boundary of almost every delivery at this stage. So struck just a single. So Endeavour well poised here to seal a spot in that final. Of course, Woodland and Club Sando we'll have you shortly at 7 o'clock. So struck away. May just be another single. That'll bring the 19th over to a close, and at the end of it, Caldrac need 32 runs in the final over to get a 180. They're 148 for 9. So Balraj will bowl the final over. 32 runs needed for Caldrac, just got a single, so they'll now need a 6 off every ball just to tie this game. Well, a no ball was signaled, but Sutherland stepped out of his crease and he's outrun out, so that will bring the match to a close. So Caldrac all out for 149. Endeavour will win this match and march on to that final on Saturday, where they will wait the winner of the second semi-final. So we ask you to stay tuned to 360 TV. We'll have just in about 40 minutes time. That's second semi-final. Caldrac 150 all out. post-match presentation. Congratulations to Endeavour Sports Club for sealing a spot in the final on Saturday in the Premier 2 division. But first, as we continue into the semi-final stage of the Trinidad T20 Festival, the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board extends sincere appreciation to the Caribbean Premier League, the Trinbago Knight Riders and Queen's Park Cricket Club for their valued partnership and support in making this tournament possible and contributing to the continued growth and development of cricket in Trinidad and Tobago. We now invite Mr. Rajendra Purai, Secretary of the Premier League Committee, to present the Man of Match Award to Sanjay Jawahir for his 36 off 20 deliveries and his 1 wicket for 3 runs. Well played, Sanjay. Sanjay, just a couple questions. Sanjay, you and a partnership between yourself and Sinanan really set up that total?
Yeah, well, I just tried about as deep as I could and take the chances when the bowlers bowl the bad balls. That's all I was thinking. And run hard between the wickets.
And so we're just 1 win away from wrapping up that title. What that victory on Saturday will mean to this club?
Well, as a young team, it will be a big thing for the club to win a T20 final. And I guess that is it. Yeah.
All right, Sanjay, all the best and well played. Thank you. Yeah. Now we invite, unfortunately, losing captain Nigas Kati to answer a few questions. Kati, 188 at Cheesong was too big for you today. Think that was 20 runs too much?
I wouldn't say it was a totally big score. I think the wicket was pretty good to bat. I think we didn't choose the proper balls to go after. Dropped some crucial chances while fielding, and I think that what kind of cost us. But 180 was never a big total that we couldn't chase. I think we just went about it bad. The chase went about the chase bad.
Yeah, you lost a few early wickets in those overs between over number 5 and over number 10. You think a couple more partnerships would have been a lot better for you today?
Yeah, well, anytime you're chasing a total 150 plus, one of your batsmen in the top 5 need to bat deep, right? I think we missed a trick there. None of the batsmen didn't bat deep enough. The partnership didn't come, and I think that cost us the game. But within saying that, all the best to Endeavour. Good luck in the tournament to come. So you go. Tough luck.
Okay, Nigas, thank you, and all the best moving forward. Thank you. Now we invite winning captain Andy Gobin to answer a few questions. Andy, 1 win away from winning this title. How would you rate your performance of your team tonight?
It was a good performance all around. I think it was clinical. At the toss, I said that we wanted to actually bowl first, but nevertheless, whatever you had to do it properly. And I think it was a total team effort.
And your spinners did quite well this afternoon. Andy, led by yourself, what do you think of the performance of your bowlers this afternoon?
Oh, well, that's how it's been our trump card spin. Regardless of our conditions we were playing in, I think we back our spinners to deliver the job for us.
And any plans between today and Saturday's final to fine-tune before that big match?
Just to give ourselves in a proper mental space and, relax and take it from there. No kind of big physical work, but, rest and relax and probably plan ahead.
Okay, Andy, well played and all the best in Saturday's final. That will bring this post-match presentation to a close. Thank you. And in just about half an hour time, we'll have the second semi-final right here for you. Thank you.